So when you're trying to multiply something complicated like this, where there's lots of x's floating around, it's probably best to factor as much as you can. So let's start with the top left over here. I want to see, maybe I'll get lucky, maybe I can take a 16 out of all these numbers. So 116, can I divide that by 16? Nah, I can't evenly. So it's a good idea, it didn't work out. Let's see, the next biggest number I can take out of all these is a 4. So 16 divided by 4 is 4. 116 divided by 4, that's 29. 252 divided by 4, that's 63. So I can pull out a 4. And then 116 divided by 4 is 29. And then 252 divided by 4 is 63 there. So I factored it down. I can see if I can factor this as a trinomial next too. And then here we have 16x plus 28. I can divide both of them by 4. Yep, so take a 4 out of the bottom here too. That gives you 4x plus 7. Because 16 divided by 4 gives us 4. 28 divided by 4 gives us 7. And look, the 4's cancel out. You can just make your life easier and scratch those out because 4 divided by 4 makes 1. Do the same thing over here. 4x plus 12. I'll divide a 4 out of both of those. And then same thing on bottom. I think I can take a 4 out of 108. 4 divided out of everything. 24 divided by 4, that one works. 108 divided by 4, that works. Okay, so, oh, I forgot what is 24 divided by 4. I should know that off the top of my head. That's 6, okay. So 6x minus, and then 108 divided by 4 is 27. And again, these 4's can cancel out because 4 divided by 4 makes 1. It's getting simpler. Let's try to factor a little bit more. Factor this trinomial using what we practiced in the past sessions. Remember, this is more complicated because there's a number in front of x squared. So you have to multiply 4 and 63. So that's unfortunately a pretty big number. Oh, sorry, that's a 4 times negative 63. So negative 252. I'm supposed to find two numbers that multiply to be negative 252, but add it to be negative 29. So that's just kind of a lot of hunting. Maybe try 252 divided by 8. That doesn't work. 252 divided by 6. That works, but 42 plus negative 6 doesn't make negative 29. There's no way we can combine those. So maybe 452 divided by 12. No, 452 divided by... I'm just guessing even numbers because this is an even number, but maybe... 252 divided by 12 divided by 14. That's not good. So 14 times 18 makes negative 200. It could make 252, but it won't add up to 29. I don't know. Maybe this one is as far as it can go. It's 252 divided by 7. Oh, wait, that's the combo, okay? 7 and 36, because look, if you make the 36 be negative, and you have a 7, look, 36 times 7 makes 252. So negative 36 times 7 makes negative 252. And then negative 36 plus 7, that makes negative 29, like it's supposed to. So that's just kind of a rough one there in the top left. We don't really see ones that big. It just takes a while. Remember, so when you're trying to factor this, you rewrite the middle term. And then we make two groups. And then factor out what's in common in those two groups. So we got a 4x we can take out of the first parentheses. And in the second parentheses, we have a 7 that we can take out of both of them. And then look, we have two parentheses that are the same. So the way we finish that up is we factor out the x minus 9. And 4x plus 7 is left over. So this is a factoring technique that we've done before. So you want to go back to last week if you had trouble with that. Factoring trinomials. So this whole thing up top just got simplified to be x minus 9 and then 4x plus 7. And luckily, so here, this is getting multiplied by x plus 3. Right, because when you multiply fractions, you multiply the numerators. So I'm multiplying by x plus 3 in the top. In the bottom, we have 4x plus 7. Oh, that's going to cancel out with this up here. And then look, This down here is getting multiplied, but that's factorable as well. You're trying to find two numbers that multiply to be negative 27 and add up to be negative 6. So how about negative 9 and positive 3? Those two numbers multiply to be negative 27. They add up to be negative 6. So our parentheses is x minus 9, x plus 3. This question's crazy because look, this cancels out and this cancels out. So the answer to this question is 1. The whole thing simplifies to be 1.